Right, then Beach May, Radharani, then Bugle Side, Mukharai Devi, then pan out in all three of them. First pan, all three, then one by one, then all three. Then Marlika. cousin of Radharani. And cowered by Kusha Gop. Kusha Gop. You got it? Okay, good. Where's the book? So it was nice you came. It was a long ride.
Little bit late.
No, not right on time. Two books. Yeah. Both?
From Vrindavan now. Yes, both.
Yeah, you're ripping out that thing. Okay, go fast. Okay, this is Mukharai gone. What does Mukharai mean?
Name of
What does the word Mukharai mean?
Here, nose ring.
Muk means face. And Muk means face. Chandramukhi. Moon face Radharani. Nandi Mukhi, bull face. Like his sister-in-law, whatever, Nikunja Jeevani, I was looking, her name was Nilima. So I was thinking maybe I'll call her Nandi Mukhi. But everyone's going to make a joke of her, you know. So I'm not going to give some stupid name like Brihad Mridanga Das or Sankirtan Das. I'm not going to give all rustic names. Can wail on that guy away. Tirthakaro. Boom boom Radhe, boom boom, jai boom boom. We'll go play it later. Yeah. Better be careful, we might break it, then we get in trouble. The natives are restless. Attention, please. Behind the temple, I don't know if they're behind the temple, but somewhere in the temple, there's some rock shilas called Bhajan Shila. Bhajan Shila, Keter.
Bhajan Shila,
Pizza. Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you. And Radharani used to hit them with a small stone and make fascinating music. See what it doesn't tell here. But Radharani used to come here and hang out with her grandmother from Barsana. You know, like sometimes she meets Krishna very nicely for a few days. It usually goes for Surya Puja, Surya Kund, we're just there. But it's up and down Ananjan, and Jatila comes running looking for her. But sometimes she really wants to spend a lot of time with Krishna. All the time. Every day, all the time, every day. She wants to be with Krishna. But it's not possible. So every couple of months, she's feeling really like missing being with Krishna all the time. So she says, oh, Kirti Maharani, can I go to my grandmother's house in Mukharai, Radhakund? So, okay, go for a few. How long is that? 3-4 days. So sometimes she comes here, Julian time, for 5-10 days. And the best time. That's why Mukharai Gaon is very Shanti Gaon, very Anand Gaon, very blissful town. Because Radharani had her most blissful pastimes here with Krishna. Mukharai Radhakund. His face is vibrating with special intimate pastimes. And these forests. Where you're living is part of Radharani's playground. And all the forests from here to Giraj Frikamah Marg is all part of Mukharai. Mukharai, and Radhakunda's there. Mukharai is spread over here. On this side shall be Mukharai, and that side is Radhakund. This is Mukharai area. So Radha Krishna played in all those forests over there. So she comes and stay a few days here. Now, Krishna, the reason Radharani played these bhajan shilas, dong dong ding dong ding dong 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 ding 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 dong 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 dong. She would play because Krishna, some parrots, Manjubhashini or Vichakshana, would come here and say, Krishna is moving with the cows, they're all sleeping at Masi Ganga. So she would send signals. Like, Morse code, 3 dot, ding, 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 Krishna was. And as Radharani was hitting rocks, she's saying, eat her out. Hey, Shamaju, hey, Priyatam, Mukharai, may Mukharai Mandir, Mukharai, eat her out, jaldi out. So Krishna, boys, I gotta go. my mother's calling me. I had to run home to Nanagram. I'll be back in a few hours. Okay, bye. Stuff at Mahaprasad, they're sleeping. Cows are sleeping on the tree by Manasi Ganga. Boys are sleeping. I'll go with it. If you're sleeping and your stomach is full, you don't care what's going on. The whole house can blow up, you don't care. if your stomach's full and you're sleeping, it doesn't matter. Anything goes, it's okay. So they said, okay, go do your thing. So Krishna came here and met Radharani, enjoyed it. Right, Mukharai could look out the window and see him. And she's blind anyway. She's kind of blind. There's a pastime in Govinda Lilamrita that shows how blind she is. Do you know the pastime? Oh, not reading Govinda Lilamrita. Radharani is playing right outside the window of this house. This is Mukharai's house with Krishna. But Mukharai is old and blind. She doesn't even see them. What cloth? Yellow. Change your gumshoe if you're sorry. What are you talking about? Yeah, you're getting on it now. Okay, we'll get to that later. So this is a great place. I like this place. I was here 2021 last time. 21? I don't know, it says 21 there. Where's the paper? Okay. And these bhajan shila. Mukharai, what is the sthairati of Mukharai? Towards Radharani. Vatsalya. What else? It's a mixture. Yeah? Okay, let's hear it. Mukharai Devi shows a special type of affection towards Radha and Krishna. She exhibits Sankula Rati, which means that the primary rati or ras mellow is blended with other rasas. The mood of Mukharai is parental love, Vatsalya Rati, mixed with Sakya, friendship. Sankula Rati differs from Kevala Rati, which is a pure state of a mellow favoring only a single affection. Like the gopis love for Krishna is called Kevala Rati. They have only Madhurya. Oh, they act like, mother. They cook for him and they feed him and bathe him and dress him and Sakya's mother bathe. It's like a mother, but they're bathing him like a lover. So the mother's touch. The body of the baby is one way, or the body of the boy, and the lover's touch is going to be something different. So that's how the manjaris, and Krishna plays with the manjaris and Sakhis when they're bathing him. So that every action, although it looks like it's motherly affection because they're ladies, it's all pure madhurya, amorous, erotic, loving mood. So Nanda, Yashoda, and many Brajvasis eternally exhibit Kevala Bhakti, only Vatsalya. This means they always display the mode of Vatsalya Bhav. Intimate paternal affection. Never entertain, never display any other type of rati. So Mukharai is special because she's a mother, but she also helps Radha and Krishna enjoy erotic sports together. and she knows about it. She's happy with it. But sure, they don't know. He's just a little baby, you know. They don't know about it, and they're not going to help it out either. In Sankho Rati, mixed mellows of Dasya, Sakya, and Vatsalya can combine together one individual. Uddhava sometimes serves Shyamasundar as a das, a loyal servant. And other times he behaves intimately like a friend Sakya. The friendship of Balaram is mixed with what? That's right, parental love, older brother, always like that. Sometimes Mukharai acts as a mother and appears to chastise Radharani for misbehavior with Krishna. In anger, Mukharai will place many obstacles to stop Radha Madhav's amorous pastime. With her crooked deeds, Mukharai only increases the happiness of the youthful divine couple, who are her grandchildren. I bow down to the elderly Mukharai Devi, holding her lotus seat upon my head. This Brajavastava, which is elaborated. Other times, Mukharai acts like a loving friend and takes great pleasure in arranging for a meeting of Radha and Krishna. So when she's in Vatsalya mode, sometimes she yells at Radharani, "Where are you going with that boy? You're married, you shouldn't go with that guy." Other times she says, "Oh, it's nice, go meet him." So she's a tricky grandmother, you know. Sometimes she's really hip, and sometimes she's real liberal, other times she's real right-wing conservative. "Hey, you can't go out, you know. It's not right." "I'll go ahead." So, question now, kids. Why does Das Goswami say that Mukharai is the grandmother for Krishna and Radharani? Tricky question.
Because she accepted his love.
She loves Krishna also.
Everyone loves.
Or she can love her like just a friend. Sakya, why is it?
Like her grandson also.
Yeah, that's basically right. This is Brajavila Stava from Stavavali by Raghunath Das Goswami, text number 27. No, that's not it. Got the wrong one here. What do I do?
Mukharai.
I get this. I get the first engagement. I should be. Oh, here it is. Hello. Listen. Jai Radhe Shyam. Mukharai Devi ki jai. Mukharai Gaonvasi ki jai. Mukharai Gopis ki jai. Nitai Gaur Sitanath. Java Hare Krishna Hare. 628 Brajavila Stava. Pratama Rasa Vilase Hantaroshena Tavat. Prakatam Virodam Sandadanapi Bhangya. Prabhala Yati Sukham Yadnavya Yunoswa Naptro. Naptro means grandchildren. Naptro. Mukharai is a nani. Radharani Kanani. Mukharai Devi. Right? Kanani. Nani. In Russian it's Bosko.
Babushka.
Babushka.
Nani same babushka. Like English grandmother.
That's like English?
In Hindi, Nani, Daddy, but in English and Russian, grandmother or babushka, one word.
What? I'm confused. What did you say?
Babushka.
Babushka.
For Nani and Dadi both speak Babushka.
Oh, Nani and Daddy is one word in Russian.
Yeah.
Hey, babushka. Hey, Nani. Hey, Daddy. Hey, Nani.
Katgila, kaise ho? Katgila.
На Hindi, Daddy.
Pravalayati Sikham Yanavya Yuno Sonaptro Paramiha Mukharam Tamwardni Bridam Vahami. I carry the old lady Mukhara. I carry the old lady Mukhara who gives her grandchildren Radha Madhav boundless bliss by cleverly and angrily opposing their erotic pastimes. I carry Mukhara on my head. So this is Das Goswami. Jai Radhe. Says, I carry Mukhara on my head. That's an expression. She was come inside Mukhara's. Or she's just going to do her bases thing. So that when you say I carry you on my head, it doesn't mean literally. It just means that on our head usually we have a crown, queen's crown or king's crown. So if something is carried on your head, it's very valuable. Very valuable. Crown is full of gold and diamonds and rubies, so it's very valuable. So if someone you say, I carry you on my head, I mean, like we say, we hold the lotus feet of Guru on my head or something. Carry. So like we have Bhagavad Saptaha, first they have a parade. They have a parade with kanyas, virgin girls, usually Brahmin girls. They carry water, kalash, water pots on their head. And the patak, the kata vachak, the guy that's speaking the Bhagavad pot, he carries the Bhagavatam on his head. He goes on a procession around town with kirtan. So Bhagavatam is the most worshipful entity, so we carry it on our head. You see sometimes Bengali ladies, Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they do Giraj frequent with Tulsi Maharani on their head. They have a little donut, like they call the pots on their head. A little donut there, some cloth, ring, and they balance the pot, and they will go all the way around, not dropping it. Strong lady.
Archamurti also. Wife
Govindapal. Yeah, she's totally 200% Gopi Bhav, Not 100% Gopi Bhav. She lives with cows. She's 100% Ruski coward girl, Ruski Gopi. She does Dandava Parikramā of Govardhan also. I've seen her lying in the dust. She's Russian?
Ukraine.
God, good thing she's not fighting in the army of Ukraine. She would have won the war in 1 month. If she was on their team, she would have beat up the Russians in 1 month. She's a tough lady. Nice lady though, really nice. So that's what he says. So we're going to find out the answer pretty soon, why Mukhara is called the grandmother of Krishna Radharani. Knowingly or unknowingly, all the Vrijvasis take their share, help nourish the sweetness of Radha Krishna's erotic pastimes. As I'm always telling you repeatedly, everything and everyone in Vrindavan is working together to bring Radha and Krishna together for their erotic union and pastimes, knowingly or unknowingly. There are two kinds of assistants, helpers to Radha Krishna's pastimes. One is invisible, one is visible. The visible assistants that nourish the pastimes of Radha and Krishna are Radha's Sakhis and Manjaris, and rival consorts like Chandravali. that nourish Radharani's man, as well as friendly party and neutral party gopis, and Priyanarmasakhis, Priyanarmasakhas like Subal, and others, mothers, fathers, fathers-in-laws, mothers-in-laws, relatives, grandmothers, and grandfathers, all invisible assistants. So who are the invisible assistants?
Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda,
कीर्तिदा वृषभान
कीर्तन करो कीर्तन करो कीर्तन
बाद में.
बजाओ बजाओ
बाद में
Pravachan.
राधे राधे राधे
Right. Thank you. I got it right. Should film her too. That's what I do it. Show her respect to the deity. That's real. That's just to have stand up doesn't mean anything. Jai Radhe.
राधे 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 राधे
So you gotta leave this is the pranam runway, you know, you have to leave it open. Darshan. It's their deity, not ours. They're born here.
गुरु जी आए गुरु जी
We're just passing through. So, who are the visible assistants to Radha and Krishna?
Manjari, Sakhis, visible.
Visible.
Yes. Manjari, Sakhis, Manjari.
Who else?
Priyanarmasakhas and Chandravali.
Rivals. Vipaksha Sakhi. Vipaksha means group, and V means against my group. Anti-party. I had a Vipaksha party in 2013. Vipaksha Sakhas and Vipaksha Sakhi. They weren't Priyanarmasakhas. They were invisible assistants.
Can we count parrots and not birds?
No, we're only counting human beings in this one here. The extramarital love is always full of fresh impetus and nourishment because the love is secret. The lovers rarely get to meet each other. There's many obstacles. All these visible and invisible assistants of Radha and Krishna relish the sweetness of Krishna's rasa in their own way. Each of the Lord's associates in Braj is engaged by Lila Shakti and accepting and performing his or her own beautiful role to nourish the Shringar Ras, the erotic loving mood. The role of grandmother Mukharai is described in this verse. She is called maternal grandmother of both Radha and Krishna. Why? Because Radha and Krishna are one. So your grandmother is my grandmother, because we're one. Another reason is, in the village, in Braj, elderly gopis are generally known as everyone's maternal grandmother in Braj. Dadi?
Dadi. Nani is maternal, Dadi is paternal.
Nani and Dadi. So every old lady is a Nani Dadi. Everyone's, that's the old style in India was any mother and father in the village would consider every child in the village their own child. And every mother and father in the village had the right to smack the kid and spank him.
Yeah.
Is that also in Ruski land?
No.
Even old parents can't smack.
Yeah, Ruski land, the kids, the parents said the kids are called 9/11. Had the parents arrested for child abuse. Well, Cots, my mother slapped me. Okay, we're coming right over. Okay, Mataji, put your hands up against the wall. Don't make a move. Put the handcuffs on her. Take her in a paddy wagon. Put her in the cop car. And the kid goes down to the police station, signs FIR. Makes FIR. Gets his mother. First information report, FIR. My mother slapped me. Put her in jail. Different kind of age, huh? Old granny, it says here old granny. Old granny, that's interesting. Because granny is English, means grandmother. Granny means nanny. Granny means nanny. Grandmother. My grandmother. My grandfather. Lord Jetland. Old Granny Mukharai publicly opposes a meeting of Ramakrishna, but she encourages a meeting. Externally, Mukharai angrily chastises Ramakrishna, but in her heart she thinks it's nice that they meet. Every day, Mukharai goes to Varsana to wake up Radharani. Or Yavat. Radharani is in her bedroom, accompanied by her friends like Vishaka, Lalita, sleeping from exhaustion of performing Rasleela the night before, dancing all night, danced for a night of Brahma, millions of years. Get pretty tired after that. You know, we're dancing in Kartik, Muralika, but can you dance for a night of Brahma? Maybe Yashaswini can. She can dance for a night of Brahma. The Rasa dance went for millions of years at night, and the gopis felt like it went by in 5 minutes. That's why they say in English, when you're having fun, time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. When you're sick, 1 day lasts for 10 days. Everyone knows the experience. Mukharai comes into Radharani's bedroom in the morning at sunrise, and she calls out, "Oh, Radhe, my daughter, where are you?" Because she's blind, she can't see. She comes in, "Where are you?" See Mukharai, Jatila comes up and wakes up her daughter-in-law. And Jatila asks Mukharai to engage Radharani in Surya Puja. Mukharai repeatedly calls out, "Granddaughter, granddaughter," who enter her bedroom. And then she says, "Oh, my girl, get up from bed now. Oh, bewildered girl, have you forgotten today is Sunday? You have to do Surya Puja. Get up and quickly bathe and get ready to worship the sun god." Hearing Mukharai's voice, Vishaka and other Sakhis that are sleeping in Radharani also awaken Radharani, who is stunned from fatigue, slowly sits on her bed. However, dun 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 dun. When Mukharai suddenly sees Radha's body covered with a yellow garment, she says, "Druta kanaka savarnam sayametam murare vastam urasi dristam yatsaki te vivarti id kyamidam ayi vishake ha pramada pramoda vyavasitam idam atsya pasha sudanvaya Vishake," Mukharai says, "What is this? Last night I saw this yellow cloth on Murari's chest, and now your Sakhi is wearing it." Alas, how could this happen to a pure housewife? Hearing Mukharai's words, Vishaka gets agitated. And she said, "Oh, Mukharai, look at the sun rays shining through the window, making Radharani's blue cloth look like it's yellow." And then Mukharai, look, just look, Mukharai, look at the sun rays coming through the window. So Mukharai looks towards the sun rays. And Vishaka takes out the yellow cloth, puts the blue one. And she looks, oh, it's blue. Oh, I'm going, Shaki, bye. And Mukharai gets so embarrassed she runs away. So Raghunath concludes his prayer. He says, I'll carry Mukharai on my head. So Mukharai Devi ki jai. That's it for the Mukharai scene over here. So any questions? Mukharai questions? Mukharai means very talkative. Grandmothers are always talking, you know. So she's always talking about Radha Krishna. Well, that's right. Mukharai ki jai. Who's who here? Who's these who?
Mukharai.
Who's on the far right?
Right?
Right.
Kirtida.
Yeah. Who's in the middle?
Radharani.
Sure. Why do you think Radharani?
Because
Chota, Choti.
Mukharai.
So why is Mukharai on Radharani's far right? Mukharai is on Radharani's right. Why is that? No cheating. I'm watching.
She like control? No?
No. You know, you forgot. The husband's on the right-hand side of the wife. Why?
Control? That's why I...
Control.
No, that's why I speak, because I...
Not in your case. No, I'll tell you. The Gurujan is always on the right-hand side. Gurujan means older, superior person. Balaram is on the right of Krishna. Nitai is on the right of Gaur. Nitai is 20 years, 10, 50 years older than Gaur. And Vaita is on the, well, he's sometimes on the other side. You know, Vaita to Gaur and Nitai. But it's always like that. Shakti, Shaktiman. Shakti on the left, Shaktiman on the right. So the Gurujan is always on the right. So the Gurujan, Radharani's in the middle because she's a Gurujan for her mother. The child is always superior to the mother. The mother does anything for the child. But the right-hand side, the superior to Radharani, Gurujan is Mukharai. So that's why she's like that. Because Mukharai is the mother of Kirtida. So she's on Kirtida's right, Radharani's on the right. It's like when mother has a child, he always keeps her on the right-hand side. Because the right arm is a powerful arm for protecting. But when the husband walks with the wife, then the husband's protecting the wife on the right side and she's holding the baby. Repeat. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Ring a bell. Ring a bell. Ding. Again. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Mukharai Devi ki jai. Kirtida Maharani ki jai. Radharani ki jai. Very cute and beautiful years for a dance called Charkula. Charkula dance. That's the word they call it. And Charkula comes from the word chakra. Chakra means circle. Kala chakra, the wheel of time. We say the wheel of time. Time is going, spinning around. Kala chakra. Samsara chakra. Birth and death, birth and death. How many millions of births we take? How many millions of deaths? That's called the samsara chakra. And Kala Chakra means the wheel of time. Time is spinning everyone out to death, to annihilation. Krishna says in Gita, Kalosmi, I am time, I have come to engage everyone. I come as time and destroy everything. Everything and everyone. So Charkula, this village is famous all over India for its Charkula dance. The speciality of Brajmandal and the speciality of this village. Maybe they did in other villages thousands of years ago, but the gopis would do this even maybe Krishna's time, I can't say, but it's a very ancient festival. Charkula dance, always around holy time. Which is like, New Year's is later, this is Falgun, and then after Falgun is Chaitra. So the New Year, Hindu New Year starts in Chaitra Shukla Paksha. First 15 days is the end of the last year, and Chaitra Shukla Paksha going to full moon. Chaitra Purnima is the first full moon of the New Year. Appearance of Radhakan. Appearance of Dasis also. Beautiful Dasis. So the Charkula dance, they would take an old wheel, an old bailgadi, old cart, a wooden wheel from a cart. And these are village girls, they're not city girls. They're tough and strong. They would take that and they would put ghee lamps on the wheel, on all the spokes, the spokes is the spoke, on all the rim. And they lift it up, and it weighs about 10 kilos, whatever. They put it on their head, they put a little dough on their head, and then there are all kinds of dolak and drums, and they dance with it, and they light it all, it's all on fire, and they dance around with it. And they have all the traditional saris and village-type dresses, faces are totally covered, and they're dancing around. It's a huge festival. People come from all over India and all over the world to see it. Japanese television crew came here 5 years ago, filmed it. It's such a cool thing. It's nighttime and fire, and then it's a huge thing. It takes two guys to lift it. Two guys lift it up, put it on her head, and she has the ladies have necks like bulls, They carry a yogurt pot is nothing, But it's this big wheel, And they dance, and they 4 or 5, 10 of them, one starts dancing, and 5, 6. And they have different kind of brass lamps. Before it was just a culture, now they have special lamps, and it's really a cool thing. You'll see it on TV. You type in YouTube, Charkula Dance Mukharai. You can see films from last year. It's nighttime, so the lighting is all fire and everything. It looks really cool. There's not big lights everywhere, it's just a fire. I came, but it's late at night. It starts like 9 o'clock at night. I don't feel safe running around the village. And see a bunch of girls dancing. I saw one. I just stayed for 5 minutes. I mean, when you're from America and used to rock and roll concerts and stuff, it's kind of boring. Because I don't know, they're singing songs, they're singing all kinds of cool songs, Brijbas, which I don't know. I mean, everyone's enjoying it to the max, The music and dance, and it's a big thing. I forget where they have it, some open area. That's the Charkula dance. It's very famous. You can look on YouTube, Charkula Mukharai.
Maybe they practice from childhood.
Yeah, they practice a lot. Yeah, bigger, yeah, show off. That's like coward men. Coward men, they start, when they're little boys, they pick up baby bulls and carry, and baby bulls, 20 kilos. And then as the boy grows, they pick up bigger and bigger bulls. So when the guy's growing, practically pick up a 1,000 kilo bull. Now the village guys, the farmer guys are strong, They're not like kamjor wallets like me. But I practice, like lift weights, 10 kilos, 10 kilos, and 15, 20, 100, There's the weight is a bull, like a bull. That's all I can say about this village. Now we'll go and we'll film and we'll play the Bhajan Shila. Radharani's Bhajan Shila. You play harmonium, Radharani plays. Radharani's, you know, the first rock band was Radharani.
Rock band.
What was the first rock band in the history of music? Radharani's Mukharai Yatra rock band. Radha Seki rock band. Rock and roll. They play the rock, then they roll the rock. Actually, you know, Radharani was playing the bhajan, she was playing the rock bhajan Shila. She was going da da da, like it's called crescendo, the last note of a song. Da da da, bang. They hit a big gong or something like that. You know, da 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 da, da boom. So when Krishna lifted Govardhan Hill, Govardhan Hill, that's a big rock. And Radharani's going ding, 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 and Krishna let go of the hill. Boom! when everybody finally got out, Krishna let it go and he ran out and boom! The last note of the Govardhan Leela song. Radharani's here, ding, 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 boom! Govardhan Leela Samapt. That's really stretching your imagination. Aren't there good powers of visualization to lead us through? When everybody finally got out, Krishna let it go and he ran out and boom! The last note of the Govardhan Leela song. Radharani's here, ding, 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 boom! Govardhan Leela Samapt. That's really stretching your imagination. Aren't there good powers of visualization to lead us through?